are still coming in. That's a lot of you. We want to acknowledge the Ramaytush Ohlone people who are the traditional custodians of this land. We pay our respects to the Ramaytush Ohlone elders, past, present, and future, who call this place the San Antonio San Francisco Peninsula, their home. Freudian slip. We are proud to continue their tradition of coming together and growing as a community. We thank the Ramaytush Ohlone community for their stewardship and support, and we look forward to strengthening our ties as we continue our relationship of mutual respect and understanding. Please be seated. I've been told that I should not go off script, but I can't help myself this morning. Wow. This is an impressive sight from up here. Someone should take a picture of what's going on down there. There you go. Chancellor Hoggett, distinguished guests, graduate faculty, graduates, family, friends, including those who are joining us on live stream, the village. Welcome to the 2025 UCSF Graduate Division Commencement Ceremony. My name is Nicquet Blake, and I have the distinct honor of serving as the Vice Provost and Dean of the division, and today I have the added pleasure of serving as your Mistress of Ceremony. I want to thank the members of the UCSF leadership team who are in attendance today and have joined us on the platform. As I introduce each member, I ask you to stand and to be acknowledged. And audience, this is my first instruction to you. Please hold your applause until the last person. This never works, but we'll see. Chancellor Sam Hoggett, Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost Catherine Lucy, Dean of the School of Dentistry Michael Reddy, Dean of the School of Medicine Talmadge King, Dean of the School of Nursing Carol Dawson Rose, Dean of the School of Pharmacy Kathy Giacomini, Associate Dean of Graduate Programs Jennifer Nazarino, Assistant Dean of Graduate Student Affairs, Dean Duncan, and never fails, and President of the Graduate Division Alumni Association, Courtney McCormick. Please help me in welcoming them. Thank you. Thank you. I'd also like to recognize and welcome a brave and hard-working individual who will join Deans Nazarino and Duncan in presenting the graduates today. Parents and village, you will not appreciate that right now, but when he starts, you will. Dr. Christopher Carpenter, Professor of Pediatrics and Director of the Master's Program in Global Health Science. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here today. Today, we have 386 of UCSF's finest who will receive their master's or doctoral degree this year. 208 of them have joined us here today. This year, we are proud to celebrate the inaugural graduating class of master's students in the Artificial Intelligence and Computational Drug Discovery and Development Program, an innovative program created through a collaborative effort between the faculty of the School of Pharmacy and the Graduate Division. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me pure joy to present to you UCSF's graduating class of 2025. So I thought I would share a few things about this class today, which I think you will find amazing. 29% of our graduates are natives of the state of California. 81% of our graduates are US citizens and permanent residents hailing from 32 different states across the Union, Washington, D.C., and Puerto Rico. 16% of our students are international, representing 16%, representing 32 different countries, including China, Afghanistan, Jamaica, Brazil, Denmark. 32% of the graduating class are the first in their families to attain a graduate degree. So each year we do a survey. We're trying to get a sense of just how the scholarly work of our students, and we send them a survey. So I'm about to give you some statistics. They're probably not 100% correct, but you know, these are graduate students, so we're close enough. Because they don't always answer our surveys. So we'll see how many of them did today. All right, so we surveyed the class to assess their scholarly contributions, and honestly, the results are just truly amazing. Today, we have 98 PhDs who are participating in our ceremony. Keep in mind that these are just for the people who are present here today. 467 publications. 186 of those are first author publications. 510 oral presentations and 470 poster presentations. These are students who are here for somewhere between 5-ish and more years. Our master students are only here for about a year or two, but their accomplishments are no less impressive. 35 poster presentations, 14 first author publications, 222 oral presentations for a graduating class of 111 master students. Well done. And now I'd like to present to you our Outstanding Faculty Mentor Award. Because of the importance and value of faculty members, each year at commencement, the Graduate Division, Student Government, presents an Outstanding Faculty Mentor Award to a faculty member who not only instructs, but mentors, nurtures, and helps students to take the next steps in their careers. It is my pleasure to introduce Chad Altobili and Joanna Verta, graduating students in the Chemistry and Chemical Biology PhD program, who will present the 2025 Outstanding Mentor Award to Dr. Michelle Arkin, Professor and Chair of the Department of Pharmaceutical Chemistry, on behalf of the Associated Students of the Graduate Division.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chad, and here with me is Johanna. It's our honor to present the Outstanding Faculty Mentor Award to our advisor, Dr. Michelle Arkin. Michelle is chair of the Department of Pharmaceutical Chemistry and has been a source of support not only for ourselves, but also many students across the graduate division who submitted nominations on her behalf. In our department, Michelle is one of the most sought-after faculty to serve on thesis and qualifying exam committees, not only because she draws on a deep scientific expertise, but also because she genuinely cares about the well-being of the students around her. Johanna and I have worked with Michelle for 5 years, and throughout that time, she has been our strongest professional advocate. She sent us both to several conferences and even encouraged Johanna to spend 2 months in the Netherlands to learn new techniques from a collaborator abroad. Some of my favorite memories with Michelle have happened spontaneously. I'd drop by her office to ask some narrow research question, and we'd end up in an exciting conversation about the project the future of science, or some other arcane topic. Even when things haven't been going well, she's helped us reframe setbacks as opportunities for growth. There was a stretch during my PhD when my experiments weren't working and I hadn't produced new data in weeks. In a meeting with Michelle, I began apologizing for the lack of data, but she stopped me and reassured me that I never needed to prove that I worked hard. She understands that progress can be difficult to quantify, especially during graduate school, when it often comes together at the very end. But that didn't mean we stopped learning. Throughout it all, the ups and the downs, Michelle has given us the freedom to pursue our goals in lab and find balance in our lives, always encouraging us to follow our spark. Thank you, Michelle, for the scientist you've helped us become, and congratulations on this much-deserved honor.
Great. And he didn't even roast me. That's kind of what I was expecting. Comes around, goes around. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for this amazing award and for nominating me. And, congratulations to you guys, because today you've already done at least 2 amazing things. One, you're getting your master's or your PhD, which is amazing. And 2, you've inspired somebody. You may not know who you've inspired, but I guarantee you, just by being here, just by being yourself, you've made a huge difference in somebody's life. Look at Johanna and Chad. They're future leaders. They inspire me every day, and they inspire the people around them. And as you become leaders, many of you are already leaders, it's going to be your job to inspire people. So how do you do that? So I want to tell you, don't worry, I do not expect you or want you to be superhuman. In fact, I want you to be superhuman, like really human. So everybody makes mistakes, but leaders make them in public, which is mortifying. But make your mistakes and apologize and whack yourself on the head and move on, because then you inspire me, you teach me it's okay to make mistakes, and that inspires me to grow and to push myself and to take risks. Think about your most inspiring leaders. They're not somewhere that you can't reach. They're at the top of a step or at the top of a ladder, or they're sitting right next to you. So be that inspirational leader who sits next to me and inspires me with your humility and your presence and your grace. Thank you and congratulations.
Now you know why she won that award. Look at that. Thank you, Michelle. It is my pleasure to introduce the 2025 commencement speaker, Dr. Mark Ansel. Dr. Ansel is a professor in the UCSF School of Medicine's Department of Microbiology and Immunology, an investigator in the Sandler Asthma Basic Research Program, and the current chair of UCSF Bakar ImmunoX Initiative. His laboratory studies mechanisms of gene regulation in immune cells and how they contribute to the protection from infectious, allergic, and autoimmune diseases. Mark grew up in rural Pennsylvania. Listen to this, my first gen folks. He was first gen to college and received his bachelor's degree in biochemistry at Virginia Tech. Mark is an alumnus of the UCSF graduate program, the graduate division's own biomedical science graduate program. He served as director of the BMS program for 7 years, and he is co-founder of UCSF Postbaccalaureate Research Training Program, which we affectionately call PROPEL. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Ansel to the stage.
Congratulations, class of 2025. It's such an honor to have the opportunity to address you today, and family, friends, special guests, fellow faculty. Graduates, I don't know each of you personally, and there are so many of you, but I do know that all of you are smart, curious, resilient. I know this because each of you in a few minutes will cross this stage and enjoy a moment of honor for your months and years and days and nights, long hours of hard work, your inquisitive explorations, and your inspired insights, for your science. Guests in the audience, maybe you know this from your own experience, or maybe someone here in the audience told you, but I have to say, science is hard. Sometimes your cool ideas just don't comport with how the world actually works. And your process for testing those ideas don't yield a better idea. Sometimes your tools fail and your experiments just don't work. And the data we collect has grown so complex that figuring out how to analyze it has become its own field of research. Modern science is conducted by teams of specialists with differing expertise. But individual brilliance, resilience, and persistence matter. So each of these graduates has pushed on the boundaries of human knowledge, pushed hard and long with clever methods and with the weight of knowledge of those who came before them at their back. And that frontier moved, and that's why we're here to celebrate you today. As you heard, I am one of you, an alumnus of this great, public, diverse, excellent institution, UCSF. I arrived many years ago, still a kid from farm country, really. First gen to college, immensely proud of my family and really grateful for all they did to help me get here. But very uninitiated and not sure that I belonged in this place or in this profession. But at UCSF, I found mentors and peers that helped me, taught me, listened, and understood me. And importantly, let me be me and learn to feel comfortable being me in a place like this. Years later, after I returned to UCSF as faculty, I made it a core part of my mission to extend that feeling to as many young scientists as possible. To feel appreciated not only for your talents as a scientist, but for who you are as a person, and to be able to bring your whole self to work every day. I hope that all of you felt that powerful sense of belonging during your studies here at UCSF. And I know you'll pay that gift forward wherever you go from here. So this kind of came full circle for me recently when I was asked by an undergraduate student that was interviewing for an internship in my lab if there was a moment or a story, some experience that I had that inspired or cemented my identity as a scientist. I was surprised by the question, it's very mature. Essentially, what was my why in science? And I realized how uplifting it was to answer that question, to share a personal story. So I started asking everyone, and I asked all of you, and I thank those of you who wrote back with your own why in science. The stories are uplifting and really powerful. I also realized along the way that it's an important question to ask, especially right now. The nation needs to hear these stories from real people, real scientists like all of you. In the answers, what I heard again and again is something about a driving curiosity that can't be quenched, a desire to help people, the thrill of discovery, the conviction that we can make the world better through the acquisition and application of knowledge. Some of us were that kid that just can't stop asking questions. You know the one. Why? Just be quiet for 5 minutes. Why? And then maybe one day, how? I was one of those kids, and I still am. So I've been asking, and I've also heard about growing up with a sister with a debilitating illness that no one can figure out and no one can fix. About learning the joy of figuring out how things work from an inspiring aunt or dad or mom. Some of us had particularly inspiring teachers in school or professors or other mentors later on that taught us that chasing your curiosity is something that's very fulfilling and you can totally do it for a living. Many of us have a story of discovery that cemented our identity as a scientist. That moment when you know or you believe that you're the only person in the world that knows this one thing, however small, and you get to share it with everyone else. These are the answers, diverse and beautiful in their details, that I've heard when I ask why science. And I'd like to share just part of one answer that was provided by one of our graduates today, Mariam Abed. I will read it. Science is one of the things that connects us all. To me, life without science would feel like a home without windows, dark, closed off, and limited. I chose science because it brings light, opens minds, and gives us the chance to create change that matters. When we talk about science and what it does, we often use words like elucidate. Their experiments elucidated the molecular nature of chromosome ends, shedding light on the basis of cellular aging. Or illuminate. Their work illuminated the cause of a baffling group of neurodegenerative diseases, and in doing so, established the existence of an entire new class of infectious agents. Those shafts of light won Nobel Prizes for work that was done at UCSF. And these words mean bring to light, elucidate, illuminate. And we say that too, shed light on. Her work, Miriam's work, brought light to complex factors influencing global healthcare systems. This knowledge can be applied to improve healthcare access for underserved populations around the world. In her words, bringing light where before there was darkness. May you all continue to shine brightly and share your light with the world. I especially love this response because it starts to offer a broader answer, and there is a bigger question being asked, and it's important that we answer. Why science? To me, science is humankind's superpower and our greatest invention. The development of a systematic approach to generating knowledge, testing ideas through exploration, experimentation, observation, and the rigorous analysis of evidence. Importantly, recording our data and providing that evidence to other scientists all over the world and across generations so that we can all stand on the shoulders of giants, as they say, as we build our shared understanding of how the world works, from the subatomic to the global in scale. And so we don't have to just take the giant's word for it, passing down a tradition of challenging assumptions so that our conclusions don't become dogma and our knowledge can continue to grow and evolve. That's the powerful, fundamentally human activity to which you've all contributed and continue to contribute. Science is the best way we've found to predict how our actions affect the world and what the future may bring. Science helps us make better decisions and to create new technologies that improve and extend lives. It has other benefits. For every dollar in NIH funding that came out in 2024, $2.56 in economic activity were created. That's jobs and wealth, better living. And that's a pretty good return on investment. Yet, some of you talked about what a privilege it is to get to pursue science in this tradition, and I totally agree. That's so true, and it's important to stop and reflect on how big a deal that really is. People everywhere, maybe especially in this country, really believe in innovation. They expect the future to be brighter because of the things we can create through knowledge and technology. They have long invested heavily in science, especially in biomedical research and health sciences research. I don't take that for granted. I'm very grateful, and I'm very proud of what all of you have done with some of those resources. So why science? For patients, to extend and improve lives. Why science? Because knowledge and innovation are the engines that drive our economy and make our world a better place to live in. Why science? Because we can't stop asking questions. We cannot stop asking questions. We must not stop asking questions. Science nourishes our curiosity. I like people who are curious, people who ask questions. You're my people, and I'm proud to be here with you, the newest alumni of the University of California, San Francisco. Congratulations again, class of 2025.
Well, be curious and keep science alive. Your job is to make lives better. Thanks so much, Mark. We appreciate your time. All right. It's time for the real show. The degrees conferred by the University of California attest to scholarly achievement, the traditional result of the university's fulfillment of its primary duty. In the graduate division, the degrees to be conferred today are the Master of Science degree, the Master of Translational Medicine, and the Doctor of Philosophy. At this time, I invite Chancellor Sam Hoggett to the podium to offer some remarks to all the graduates and to confer the master's degree. Sam Hoggett, I got to tell you a little bit about you. Sam Hoggett is the 10th Chancellor of UCSF, as well as a distinguished pediatrician and scientist. A native of Australia, he joined UCSF in 1982 and has served the university in many capacities throughout those years. Dr. Hoggett was appointed Chancellor of UCSF in 2014. Prior to that, served 7 years as Dean of the UCSF School of Medicine and Vice Chancellor of Medical Affairs. Dr. Hoggett is a member of the American Academy of Pediatrics and was elected in 2010 to the Institute of Medicine, part of the National Academy of Science. Please welcome Dr. Sam Hoggett.
Thank you, Dean Blake, and it's a great pleasure for me to be with you all here this morning, both our graduates, their families, and friends. We are marking a major milestone in your academic career and in your lives. Our goal at UCSF has been to train you for a lifetime of imagination, discovery, and caring. We want you to make a difference in the world, and we trust that we have prepared you well for both the challenges and the opportunities that you will encounter. In turn, you leave us your legacy, a school that has been enriched by your time with us, and I thank you for that. I thank each of you for your passion, your determination, your scientific rigor, your hard work, and your empathy, all of which help make up the very fabric of UCSF. You started down this path in a time of change, preparing you for careers that are sure to be characterized by further change and challenges, both expected and unforeseen in the decades to come. Science and healthcare alike have made fantastic progress, even in the short time that you have been with us here at UCSF. As we continue to progress towards better treatments with newer tools, especially in the AI era, the challenges for equitable access to healthcare remain. You have not only witnessed these advances, but you have contributed to them as young scientists and researchers. Your record here shows that you will doggedly advocate for science, for intellectual curiosity, for empathy, and for a healthy and equitable society, no matter what your role will be in the future. We cannot, or certainly I cannot, predict what the next wave of change will look like, nor what that change will demand of each of us. But we do know that the future is in your hands now. I look forward with great anticipation to the future that you will shape for all of us. So my warmest congratulations to you all. Now on to the task at hand. First, will the candidates for the Master of Advanced Study in Clinical Research and for the Master of Science please stand? Perhaps you could briefly turn around and just recognize those that are here to support you. The master's degree is awarded to students who complete a well-balanced and unified program of study and research in an academic or professional field and meet university requirements for the degree. Recipients of the degree have mastered the subject field and are prepared for more advanced graduate work, research, or a professional career. So, by the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I hereby confer upon you the degree Master of Science. Congratulations.
Sorry. At this time, we're going to ask you to sit. You will be directed by the folks at the end of your row when to advance, and we're going to ask EVCP Lucy and Chancellor Hoggett to join me in the reception line. I'm going to turn it over now to Deans Nazareno, Deanne Duncan, and Dr. Chris Carpenter.
Okay, we're all ready? Okay, let's.
No, so that you were at the AI, computational drug discovery.
Okay, I think we're ready to go. So first, come back here. When I say your name, come across the stage. First, the very first cohort of graduates from the Master of Science, Artificial Intelligence, and Computational Drug Discovery and Development candidates will be hooded by Program Director Dr. Bjoern Chung. And there are 10 graduates. Yusuf Adobo Abudahab, thank you. There you go. Tushar Agashi. Xiao Guo. Hansen Win Hong, excuse me. Jeff Lin. Miko Malari. Sue Owner. Jason Alexander Rivera. Isaac Yo. Nicholas Finke. Bhavana Gundamaraju. Zaylun Khan. Bachti Kulkarni. Rochelle Miranda Chili Failer. Alexandra Wu. Chen Zhu. And then Jui John. So, okay, pause for 1 second. And before we move on, I made an error, so I need to correct it. You're good to sit down. Stay up here just for a second, Young Ho. So what we just went through was the Master of Science Biomedical Imaging graduates who will be hooded by Program Director Dr. Young Ho So. So I'm sorry. We're all good. Okay. Now, let me get this corrected going forward. We are moving on to the Master of Science Clinical and Epidemiological Research graduates who will be hooded by Program Director Dr. Elaine Koo. Jake Borenstein. Saran Honingmiao. Ryan Marzak. Benjamin Pearson. Catherine Ravikumar. And last for this group, Kevin Sung.
Next, the Master of Science in Genetic Counseling. Graduates will be hooded by Program Director Cynthia Morgan and Associate Director Allison Scott. Sophia Anna Delarda. Sabina Rani Cabra. Maggie Kepler. Kelly Marie Cram Landucci. Lauren LaRue. Paloma Nakamura. Margaret Osha. Ana Maria Shaughnessy Gonzalez. Emma Kathleen N. Yoon Sherman. Sophia Sussman. Jean Miriam Yasis Sanchez. Now we're moving on to the Master of Science, Global Health Sciences. Graduates will be hooded by Program Director Dr. Christopher Carpenter. Mariam Shuja Abed. Oh, woohoo! 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 Sahar El Raya. Zina Zandendar. Tammy Lee Van. Young Ting Wang. Hi. Eric Wang. Next, the Master of Science, Health Data Science. Graduates will be hooded by Program Director Dr. John Kornack. Ritika Bate. Naya Campbell. Luna Gao. Yukari Katsuhara. Pei Jun Liu. Taymor Qureshi. Krish Rai. Muskan Sandwu. Soha Shahidi. Shreya Shriram. Shen Yu Wang. Hai Lang Wu. Nian Ye Daphne Yu. Wei Song Zhang.
The Master of Science, Healthcare Administration, and Interprofessional Leadership graduates will be hooded by Program Director Dr. Catherine Wise. Hina Agarwal. Jericho G. Alacante. Adrian Alvarado. Janica Kenise Gadiano Arsenal. Maggie Chan. Devin Dixon. Vishaka Khanna. Pu Yi La. Latasha Maria Mitchell. Gina Nelson. Natasha Oldford. That's beautiful. Lily Chow. Ingrid Schwint. Thantip Sibun Ruang. Jillian Nicole Settlemeyer. Ploy Srisang. Diane Torchian. And Amy Wu. The Master of Science, Oral and Craniofacial Sciences graduate will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Michele Lodolo.
Are you going right into the next one?
Yes. Now, we have a large group of students. The Master of Translational Medicine candidates will be hooded by Faculty Director Shuvo Roy and Professor Emeritus Dr. Mark Schumann. Pranav Adapalli. Mariam Badmus. Krishna Balagopal. Sparshika Chapuria. Gladys C.F. Jung. Rushil Desai. An Tien Down. Sharafina Maya Inderwan. Aya Fatah. Congratulations. Daniel Joseph Gonzalez. Yusuf Harek. Caroline Hu.
Vanessa Wacko. Trixie Chu Yi Ip. Molly Jansky. James Edward Manolis. Kiara Marley. Caitlin Rue. Arnav Shah. Congratulations. Parissa Shahabi. Daniel Yaming Shi. Vinayak Tuheta. William Vo. Congratulations. Zhang Pei Heng. Jishuan Katie Ju.
I'm having too much fun out there. Well, you're only halfway there. Are you ready for the second half? Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. The Doctor of Philosophy is awarded as a mark of exceptional achievement in preparation for active scholarship and research. Recipients of the degree have completed a rigorous course of study, demonstrated superior scholarship, and made original contributions to their chosen field of knowledge. This is the highest degree awarded by an academic institution. Chancellor Hoggood will now confer your degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I hereby infer upon you the degree Doctor of Philosophy. My congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated again until your row is prompted for you to approach the stage. The graduate programs at UCSF are highly interdisciplinary. Their faculty hold appointments in all UCSF professional schools. Many of our PhD students were mentored by, collaborated with, or did rotations with professors in more than one schools. They have formed scientific relationships with these faculty in addition to their dissertation advisor. In the spirit of this partnership, I would like to invite Deans King, Reddy, Dawson Rose, and Giacomini to come forward to join the Chancellor and EVCP Lucy and I in congratulating the PhD graduates. Once again, Drs. Duncan, Carpenter, and Nazarena will present the candidates for their Doctor of Philosophy.
you. Okay, everybody's ready. I'm ready too. First, PhD candidates in biochemistry and molecular biology. And we have Candice Chan, who will be hooded by Dr. Nadav Atuv. Ulysses Diaz, who will be hooded by Dr. Wallace Marshall. Connie, gotcha. Connie Yan, who will be hooded by Dr. Wallace Marshall. Jocelyn Fadiga, who will be hooded by Dr. Todd Neistel. Anna Morrison, who will be hooded by Dr. Anita Sill. Ali Pala, who will be hooded by Dr. Denitsa Forimoji. Now, PhD candidates in bioengineering. Olawashion Shakirat Adebate, who will be hooded by Dr. Janine Lupo. Clara Steva Sorensen, who will be hooded by Dr. Janine Lupo. Hector Cabajal Mendez, who will be hooded by Dr. Richard Souza. Jennifer Ann Cummings, who will be hooded by Dr. Shamila Majumdar. Nikhil Deveshwar, who will be hooded by Dr. Peter Larson. Allison Fanton, who will be hooded by Dr. Dean Nicquet Blake. Amy Bashi Guo, who will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Kiet Fung, who will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Jessica Gaines, who will be hooded by Srikantan Najaranin. Yasmin Graham, who will be hooded by Dr. Karanish Ganguly. Eva Hansen, who will be hooded by Dr. Tejal Desai. Cynthia Perez, who will be hooded by Dr. Tejal Desai. Justin Jung, who will be hooded by Dr. Tejal Desai. Nicholas Connor Higgins, who will be hooded by Dr. Shuvoi Roy. Claire Hilberger, who will be hooded by Dr. Defrogale Delicassen. Kareem Katab, who will be hooded by Dr. Jeannie Bailey. Tanner Michael Nichols, who will be hooded by Dan Videron. Pan. Charlene Pan, who will be hooded by Ki Shin. Huh? Say it again. Let me do this again. Two different things. Thank you for your patience. Charlene Pan, who will be hooded by Dr. Adam Abate. My apologies. Thank you. And lastly, Diju, who will be hooded by Ki Shen.
And now, PhD candidates in biological and medical informatics. Miguel Guardado, hooded by Dr. Ryan Hernandez and Dr. Dara Torgerson. Sylvia Miramontes, hooded by Dr. Marina Sirota and Dr. Maria Gleemore. And now, our PhD candidates in biomedical sciences. Yash Abekon, hooded by Dr. Alex Paulin. Yawande Alabi, hooded by Dr. Abby Buckwalter. Nabat Badri Ali, hooded by Dr. Anita Sill. Anthony Chang, hooded by Dr. Ari Molavsky. Mitchell Cole, hooded by Dr. Daniel Lim. Mariko Hinton Fakey, hooded by Dr. Diana Laird. Sophia Magdalene Gouldberg, hooded by Dr. Matthew Spitzer. Demise Sandell, hooded by Dr. Matthew Spitzer and Dr. Rachel Ruteshauser. Jacqueline Yee, hooded by Dr. Matthew Spitzer. Zach Howard, hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Brian Wu, hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Min Ju Kim, hooded by Dr. Yadong Wang. Simone Natalia Thorsen Curial, hooded by Dr. Holger Willenbring. Diane Leboy Sintron, hooded by Dr. Nadav Aitu. Oscar Yip, hooded by Dr. Yadong Wang. And now our PhD candidates in biophysics. Alina Tokmakova Arzamaski, hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Maxine Yi B, hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Benjamin Orr, hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Upneet Kaur, hooded by Dr. Geeta Narlikar. Duncan Fraser Bjoern, hooded by Dr. Margot Penny. Matthew Seth Smith, hooded by Dr. Michael Graba. Now our PhD candidate in cell biology. Deepa Rajan, hooded by Dr. Wallace Marshall. And now our PhD candidates in chemistry and chemical biology. Grant Burley, hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Leo Chen, hooded by Dr. Ian Seipel. Andrew Knight Ecker, hooded by Dr. Ian Seipel and Dr. Balin Zaro. Isabel Lee, hooded by Dr. Ian Seipel. Jesus Madrigal Lombera, hooded by Dr. Ian Seipel. Audrey Kishista, hooded by Dr. Arun Wita. Berliza Marie Soriano, hooded by Dr. Allison H. McKenzie Williams. Chad Altobelli, hooded by Dr. Michelle Arkin. Johanna May Verta, hooded by Dr. Michelle Arkin. Lynn Tram, hooded by Dr. Adam Rinslow.
Now our PhD candidates in developmental and stem cell biology. Eliza Ann Gaylord, hooded by Dr. Diana Laird. Ernesto Javier Rojas Araujo, hooded by Dr. Diana Laird. Carissa Hansen, hooded by Dr. Elfelji Nora. Elena Martina Turkal, hooded by Dr. Carolyn Vissers. I just want to make sure. Okay, for the PhD candidates in epidemiology and translational science, Michelle Ann DeVost, hooded by Dr. Maria Gleimore. Erin Ferguson, hooded by Dr. Maria Gleimore. Jin Shuang Wang, hooded by Dr. Maria Gleimore. Priz Epinosa Tamez, hooded by Dr. Michael Potter and Dr. Catherine Van Loon. Elizabeth Gabrizi-Baird, hooded by Dr. Katie Oldenburg. Serena Gutierrez, hooded by Dr. Jacqueline Torres. Congratulations. Leah Renai Koenig, hooded by Dr. Ushma Upadhyay. Shivani Goreng Mehta, hooded by Dr. William Brown. Caitlin Marie Turner, hooded by Dr. Glenn Milo Santos. Genetics. And now our PhD candidate in genetics, Sarah Buskin-Heater, hooded by Dr. Anita Sill.
Okay. Now our PhD candidates in neuroscience. Jessie Rose Blumenfeld, who will be hooded by Dr. Yadong Wang. Jare Leon, who will be hooded by Dr. Yadong Wang. Mark Gerges, who will be hooded by Dr. Mazen Karabek. Patrick Hunma, who will be hooded by Jorge Pollock. Fred Jiang, who will be hooded by Dr. Jorge Pollock. Carlos Johnson Cruz, who will be hooded by Dr. Vikas Sohal. Ellery Christine Jones, who will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Kara Presby, who will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Katrine Sant, who will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Maxine Levick, who will be hooded by Dr. Reza Abbasi. Monique Lillis, who will be hooded by Dr. Jonah Chan. Trung Lee, who will be hooded by Dr. Zachary Knight. Kate Mikulski, who will be hooded by Dr. Helen Wilsey. Good to see you. Emily Lynn Tweedell, who will be hooded by Dr. Alexandra Nelson. Now our PhD candidates in pharmaceutical sciences and pharmacogenomics. Silver Alkavaji, who will be hooded by Dr. Laura Van Teer. Lauren Adela Check, who will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Ketrin Joni, who will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Mauricio Hagobo, who will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Whitney Tamaki, who will be hooded by Dean Nicquet Blake. Jason, Montel Davidson, who will be hooded by Dr. Marina Sirota. Ian Steele, who will be hooded by Dr. Carlo Candello. Now, I have a rule for this last group, because it's the last group. Every graduate that comes across this stage, I need everybody to cheer for every last one of them. So now, without further ado, our PhD candidates in sociology. Birdie Adeguin, who will be hooded by Dr. Howard Pinderhughes. Oh, and I failed to mention that they can take their time because we are ahead of schedule. Kate Ann LaForge, who will be hooded by Dr. Howard Pinderhughes. And our final graduate for the day, one of our Fulbright scholars. You didn't even know I knew that about you. Let me get organized. Giselle Perez Aguilar, who will be hooded by Dr. Jennifer James.
Thank you, everyone. We are done. Oh. Okay. So we had a little glitch that we're going to try to fix now. I'm going to ask Chancellor Hoggett if you would come forward. There are a group of you out there that didn't get your degree conferred. So we're going to confer it now. So I'm going to ask Chancellor Hoggett to confer the degree for the Master's in Translational Science.
Could the recipients of the Masters of Translational Medicine please stand up? By the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the degree Master of Translational Medicine. Congratulations.
Without Dr. Hoggett, it's not official, so you are now official. You know, across the country, I hear the same concerns from trainees at every stage on the academic arc as they grapple with the current disruptions in research and graduate education. Anxiety, uncertainty, and even fear. You are stepping into the research enterprise at a moment when the ground beneath us feels like it's shifting. Some question their future. Others pivot to new fields, new disciplines, and even entirely new careers. And many are just trying to stay afloat. But let me be clear. The time you have spent at UCSF has not only equipped you with the knowledge and expertise in your areas, but it has also prepared you to lead and thrive through disruptions. You've learned how to ask questions, how to navigate complexities, how to sit with uncertainty and still move forward. And now I challenge you to see this moment not as a setback, but as your opportunity to shape what comes next. Your opportunity to reimagine the future of research, to redefine what impact looks like, to rebuild trust in science at a time when we need it most. In 1965, during a period of enormous social and political upheaval, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't just speak about dreams. He issued a call to action, a call to engage, a call to resist apathy, to bring clarity, conviction, and courage to times of disruption. Today, that call is yours. No pressure. We believe in you. We trust that you will do the right things. We trust that you will lead and you will thrive. Thank you for all that you have done for us here at UCSF to make us a better place. I say it every year, there is just no place like being right here at UCSF, and you are the reasons why. We are nearing the end, but no commencement would be complete without two very important acts. So, graduates, I'd like for you all to stand. And I'd like for you to turn around and face your village. And now, with as much gusto as you can muster, graduates, please salute your village. All right, time to sit again. We're almost there. A few reminders. When you share your photos, as we know you will, in all your social media spaces, please use the tag UCSF GradDiv so that we can spread the joy of the moment worldwide. On behalf of Courtney McCormick, President of the Graduate Division Alumni Association, we encourage you to be active in our Graduate Division alumni. There's no celebration without a gift, so all of you, on your way back to your seats, should have received a gift. Can you say thank you? All right, wonderful. Finally, this day does not happen without some Herculean efforts by many of our teammates. I asked them to produce a slide because we thought we would be going way over. So there is the slide, but I do want to call out two sets of people who this just does not happen without them. I'm going to call out the communication team and the events team for the graduate division. And while we've been sitting comfortably in here, there were so many of you that there's a room off somewhere that people are watching this on live stream in, and then people are all over country watching it, and that is because of the great work of our ETS team. So join me in thanking everyone. Graduate school does not happen without an engaged and meritorious faculty. So I'm going to ask all our faculty to stand. And please, graduates, why don't we say thank you? Thank you. Thank you all. You may sit. Thank you. We are really now at the end. Really, we are. I just want to, again, congratulate you on this enormous milestone that you have achieved. You are going to proceed out in a way, you'll see people at the edges that will help you to proceed out. We're going to ask that everyone else be seated as the faculty and graduates leave the auditorium, and then you can congregate outside in the foyer. Thanks, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2025.